What is happening? Welcome back to The Past is Live, and thank you for joining me once again as I return with another episode of the Weekend Recap, the series where I showcase my finds from flea markets and antique malls and all of those glorious places. And I was pretty excited because this past Friday I went out to Rogers, Ohio for the first time this year in the massive outdoor flea market that is actively going on weekly once again. And there's literally something for everybody there. There's tons of collectibles, vintage toys, sports cards, and I never leave empty-handed. So I went there on Friday today. I went to Duncansville, Pennsylvania, and found some more stuff. So I have some wax packs to open, some cards to share with you. But before I get into all that, I want to share with you a find from last weekend that I completely forgot to showcase in last week's weekend recap. I don't know what I was thinking, but the re-releases of the real Ghostbusters that came out during the pandemic a few years back, these are now found at Ollie's. I noticed people posting these in Ghostbusters collectors pages, and when these were released, they were about $15 at Walmart, and now you can find them at Ollie's for $4. And the only ones I found at my local Ollie's were Fearsome Flush. I think they had like two of them on the shelves, but the pictures that I've noticed being posted from around the country, they have all of the Ghostbusters, and I think the Slimer's in there, Stay Puft, and even some other ones as well. So check your local Ollie's if you are a toy collector. But I was pretty stoked on that. It definitely brings me back because I remember in the late 80s, early 90s when these figures and toys were going on sale and they were on clearance at Big Lots and such. And the clearance reduced price tag definitely triggers some memories for me. So I was pretty stoked to go and find these. I think $4 is a great deal for them compared to 15. And that's Fearsome Flush, if you guys remember him. I think I've showed him in other videos, but terrifying toy for young children, but very, very awesome nonetheless. So check your local Ollie's if you are a toy collector or Ghostbusters fan, and you will probably find them there more than likely. So that was the pickup from last week, and I forgot to share it with you, but Rogers, Ohio, when I went out there were a bunch of cards, but lately I've been seeing a lot of overpriced wax. Like, for instance, today I saw 90 Donruss sets for $25 and things of that nature, and stuff that I think most of us would pass on. But there was a guy that had some wax, and there was nothing really that I needed. I'm always looking for wax boxes for Needle in a Wax Stack series, and boxes I have not yet ripped on this channel. And speaking of that, here's one right here, 95 Collector's Choice. Single series box, 36 packs, 10 cards per pack. And it was like, I never opened that before. I used to buy a bunch of these back in 95. They are the blue bordered Collector's Choice. I don't think they stick together. I've never opened a pack of these that stuck together before, like the previous year. But I was pretty stoked to find that. It's not something I see in the wild all too often. It's not a very expensive box, but it's one that I have not opened in a very long time. So, and never opened on this channel. So we'll rip that at some point. But that was one of the things I picked up from Rogers. And then I got some other stuff too, supplies and things of that nature. But the best pickup from there was this 1962 Topps Bob Uecker floating head rookie card. Now, I was going through a box really quickly. It was all vintage, off-grade stuff. And I saw this. I was like, whoa, $30. I looked at it real quick. I'm like, Bob Uecker rookie for $30? And it's a high number, 594 from 62, so automatically, the value of high numbers, obviously, we are all well aware of the difference in value of them. But a Uecker rookie, these are a few $100 a piece now, even in this kind of condition. So I saw it, I thought it was $30, and the guy was like, whoa, I must not have updated that price tag. And then he took out a Beckett. It was like Beckett Baseball Card Plus with Pete Rose on it. And I actually have it. For whatever reason, I had this for like 20 years ago. And he looks this card up, and I thought for a second he was going to say, like, I'm not selling that to you for $30. Like, it's worth more than that. And I'm like, that's kind of a crappy way to do business. But he's like, you know what? That actually says 300. I don't know how I missed that and how he missed it because we both thought it was 30. But he's like, I'll do $75 on it if you want that. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to think about that because I already have this card, but the one I have is a crease in it. And then I ended up, I walked around some more, and then I went back, and I was like, I'll take that for $75. But Bob Uecker rookie, there's no creases. The one corner up here is a little questionable, but still, you collectors that know vintage know this card is, it's pretty valuable. And for $75 is definitely a great deal. Here's the one that I had that I bought previously in a collection. You can see the the crease that goes the whole way up and across. So the centering on this one is better than the one I just bought, but it's like $75 for a Bob Uecker rookie card. Can't pass it up. So I will probably more likely sell the other one from my collection and replace it with that one. So a couple of pickups from Rogers, and then this morning went to Duncansville and the outdoor flea market there. And the same thing with that. Lots of eBay prices on junk wax and things of that nature. But there's still a lot of collectibles to be found there, and just cards in general. And this is like the first thing I picked up from Duncansville or Lighty's flea market. And you may recognize this from your childhood, the early 90s. I don't know if it was 91 or 92 this came out. But we have Bull with the card, part of the card there, the back of the card. And I used to love these as a kid. I didn't have that many of them, but I thought they were so cool. And most kids back in that time loved them because you would smash them into things and they'd break apart. But this is actually like the bike with the sidecar and Bull as well. This is $3. I was like, I'm not going to pass on that for $3 with the original instruction manual. So I was like, that's pretty sick. There's always random 80s and 90s toys there. Like last weekend I found the handcuffers from Police Academy, so that's pretty cool. I stopped at Antique Depot that has a ton of cards down the road from Lighty's and bought some wax, bought some rookies. This was one of the things I found inside, and I was pretty sure I had this set already, 91 Flea Ultra Update. So 91 Ultra is a horrible set, as most of us probably are aware. It's terrible. When they came out, everyone was obsessed with them. They were going crazy over these cards, but there's really no good rookies in that set. All the good rookies made their way into the update set that year, like Musina, and Bagwell, and Yvonne Rodriguez. But for $350, I was like, that's a pretty good deal for a sealed set of those with the 3 Hall of Fame rookie cards in there. I'll take it. And I said I wasn't sure if I had it, so I decided to pick that up for a few bucks. Also, a guy outside had this. I was like, that's a Tony La Russa rookie card for only $8. That's pretty nice shape too. And I have this one. I bought this card a couple times. But, if I see these for a good price, and I think they might be better than the one I have, like this card, the surface on this card is really nice. Very, very crisp La Russa rookie card. So for $8, I definitely picked that one up. I'll compare it to the one on my rookie box and see which one I'm going to keep. But couldn't turn that one down. Also, inside of Antique Depot, 91 Elite Terry Pendleton. I would have hated this card as a kid back in the day. We did not like the Braves whatsoever. But it's a Pendleton Elite from 91 Donruss for $5. Anytime I see a Donruss Elite for $5, I'm buying it. $10 even. The elusive inserts, numbered at 10,000, which I finally pulled the Henderson 91 Donruss out of that case break a while back. And $5, yeah, I wasn't going to pass on that. So I picked those up here and there, the Elites, just because the rarity of them. And when I was a kid, that was always my goal, was to pull an Elite, which I finally accomplished recently, but now I kind of just collect them here and there. I don't go out of my way to buy them, but if I see them for a good price, I will definitely pick them up. So I grabbed that, and the last thing I grabbed from Duncansville was this. Now, at Antique Depot, there's a guy there, Dave. I think this is Dave's, but could be wrong on that. There's always a bunch of Ziploc bags of wax. We see Ultra, and it's usually a bunch of junk wax. He used to have 90 Tops jumbo packs in there, and I used to buy those for a shot at the 91 front. But this one caught my eye in particular because as I was walking by, I was like, oh, there's a McGuire. Is it the Air card? And then I look closer, and I'm like, it is. You can see that is the McGuire Air with the white behind his foot that was not cropped out. So they did go on to correct this card. I'm like, that's pretty sick to get the McGuire Air on top of a cello pack of 88 Tops. So I was like, for $5, I'll buy that, and we'll rip some packs as well. Maybe find Ted Williams autograph, 91 Ultra, 93 Leaf Series 191 score. Maybe there's a Joe DiMaggio autograph in there. 87 Donruss, 91 Fleer, Dave Martinez Air Surgeon 90 Donruss. So we kind of got screwed big time with 291 Ultra packs, but yeah, we'll rip those and rip the rest of these packs and see what we can pull out of here. But I thought it was pretty cool, though. McGuire Air on top of a cello pack. Sock sticker, John Ramos rookie card, Dale Murphy, Maybe we'll get like an all-star insert in here. Jeff Conan rookie card was definitely going back in the day. Sid Fernandez, Kevin Bass, of course, is going to show up. Willie Banks, they cannot get away from him. Second year Frank Thomas is nice though. Greg Harris and Brian Holman ends that pack. That was actually a pretty good pack. You can usually buy a box of these for like $10 these days. I probably wouldn't pay too much more than that for them just because there really isn't anything in there. And Met sticker starts it off. Bryn Smith, Cecil Fielder. For some reason, I was real pumped on this card as a kid, and I don't know why. It's a base card. Mike York always kind of creeped me out, something about his face. Glenn Davis, Sachs, Scott Fletcher, a Fluid Ultra checklist, and Ken Caminiti. Kind of got screwed on the second pack, but we might as well open 91 Fleer, and maybe I'll find the Bonds Griffey card. Beautiful. School Bus Yellow. Kevin Moss, second year. It's not too often that I open 91 Fleer, so I don't really cringe when I see them, like most people do. Joe Bitker, definitely call Mandela effect on that card. I've never seen that in my life. Vaughn Hayes, wish I would have never saw that in my life. Gary Pettis, Doug Jones, Jeff Conan rookie, back-to-back Conan rookie cards. Can we really put Jeff Conan on the Omen watch list? We most certainly can, along with Greg Harris. 2 packs in a row. What is going on here? For multiple guys. Dodgers sticker ends that pack, and 90 Fleer will be next. So, I mean, for $5 for a stack of wax, can't buy much with $5 anymore. So I will gladly buy old wax and relive these glory years. Jerry Brown, Mookie Wilson, there's Donnie Baseball, and Big Mac Superstar card. One of the first factory sets I ever had. I took better care of it than the 89 score set, but still think all the best cards were taken out and went missing. Ryan Sandberg, Brett Butler, and Jose Alvarez was another one that always creeped me out. I swear that him and Zane Smith are like nearly doppelgangers. They've never been seen together in the same room, but hideous as ever. Jose Alvarez and Kevin Bass, of course, is going to come through. Never forget. 99 Russ will be next. We'll save the better packs out of here for last. See the best thing we can get is. So, pretty stoked that the summertime flea markets are back in business. Kevin Bass again. What is going on? Checklist card, Curtis Wilkerson. Dave Parker, Uribe. Too bad that wasn't in the 90 Fleer pack. Charlie O'Brien, Gary Thurman, and Greg Swindell. So all the omens are coming out. 91 score. I don't know why I said DiMaggio autograph was a possibility. I was thinking it was 92 score, but 91 score, Series 1. The only thing you can really get is a Mussina rookie card. And we got Todd Van Poppel instead. If it were 1991, I would be obsessed with that. But it is not, unfortunately, 1991. Van Poppel and Mark Newfield. That was a killer pack back then. David Cohn, Mark Langston, Dykstra, Blyleven, Pendleton. The Ninja Star, Felix Fermin, Charlie Huff. Older than time itself, and Craig Biggio early on in his career. We got 3 packs left, and of course I'm not opening the Error Cello. I'm obsessed with that. Put in the background for all to enjoy. We'll save $87 for last. 93 Leaf. Frank Thomas insert possibilities are endless. And I'm hoping for one in here, or a heading to the hall insert card. And these ones don't really feel bricked up. And I'm pretty sure, ooh, we got a Piazza. But that was a pretty hot card back then. Bill Wegman. And everyone called it his rookie. I still see people calling that his rookie card. It is not. Got a pretty gnarly looking Brady Anderson in here that I don't remember ever seeing in my life, but he is absolutely pissed. Sheer anger and hostility resonating from Brady Anderson in that photo. Jose Cuendo and Mike Piazza. So Mike Piazza's second year card. This was definitely a hot one back then, though. And I was definitely stoked on it, too. That was like a $4 or $5 card in Beckett back then, so we were rich at one point. Bob Tewksbury, Oral Hershiser, some paper loss coming through there. Steve Avery, Steve Buechele. I don't see his scraggly mullet flapping in the wind in that photo, unfortunately. And Ivan Rodriguez, Greg Olson ends a pack. 2 remain. 92 upper deck. Butterfingers. Find the Ted Williams. Wow. Put some WD-40 on here or something. But you can also find the Bench Morgan autographs from 92 Upper Deck. Javier Ortiz, but I'm looking for short prints. The Deion Sanders short print and also the Mr. Baseball. Sid Bream, Greg Maddox. It's always an awkward photo there. Kevin McReynolds, freshly shaven scum stash. Ed Sprague, Robbie Thompson, Villanueva. And I think I've pulled a Mayor Ramirez rookie in a very long time, so I think I am due, but not in this pack apparently. The big units, Ryan Hoblitzel, Greg Vaughn, Porter Card, and Frank Thomas. Always like that photo, though. That was always a cool one. Nice Thomas, and the final pack of this rip. So, not a whole lot of things to be super excited about this weekend, but some neat stuff nonetheless. And tomorrow night is the 91 Score Series 2 Mantle Autograph Search. 15 boxes. It's going to start probably at 8 p.m. So we're doing that. A blurred out Budweiser sign. Is that Winston? I think that's Winston, actually. Unfortunately for that, Tat Padler, like off the set of Tales from the Crypt. Mike Smith. Fawn Hayes again. Cannot escape him. Spanky LaValliere, Tom Hankey. Andres Big Cat Galarraga, second-year card. Checklist. Give us a rookie, Brian Clutterbuck. Instead, Eric Davis and Frank White. So nothing really too crazy. Some nice Hall of Famers in those packs. But overall, I bought it just for the McGuire Air on top. So I'll put that in my Air collection. And that's really all that I have to share with you. Hopefully I'll have some more stuff for next weekend. But if you didn't catch my video that I uploaded yesterday on the random box that I got at Rogers, also check that out. It's a $10 box. But tomorrow night, 8 p.m., 91 Score Rip. We'll be hanging out for that for probably 3+ hours. Then Tuesday, I will be doing 95 Bowman's Best Rookie Search for Turn Back the Clock Tuesday. So join me for that. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if what your favorite card that I picked up was. And I'll talk to you guys all tomorrow night. Have a great rest of your weekend, guys. Thanks for watching.